As we all know, the universe is home to the planets, stars, dark matter, galaxies, and clusters of galaxies. The cosmos are filled with mysteries and cool things we don't even know exist. Very often, I hear people say, there is no way we are the only life form in the universe, because it's huge. Even scientists are still trying to discover 85% of the universe. The universe is gigantic, and on top of that, it's very appealing to the eye. It's beautiful. It's a literal work of art. The universe is bigger than we can comprehend. But God is bigger. Some of you may be confused with my last statement. So let me rephrase. God is not the universe, and the universe is not God. So I actually have the right to talk about this because I was one of those people who actually referred to God as the universe. I thought God and the universe was the same thing. Like, I didn't really think there was a difference. If you guys don't know already, I grew up into the whole New Age spirituality. You know, I used to watch The Secret. I used to like doing tarot readings and oracle card readings. I believed in the whole zodiacs, horoscopes, the twin flames. I refer to God as the universe often. There are lots of people who are not even spiritual where, you know, you'll catch people saying like, oh man, the universe must be telling me this, or the universe must not want me doing this. The universe did this, the universe did that. There's lots of people who have that mindset where they don't necessarily believe in a God, but they know that there's something out there. That actually is a doctrine. The doctrine pantheism says that the universe conceived as a whole is God, and conversely that there is no God, but the combined substance, forces, and laws that are manifested in the existing universe. Right off the bat, as a believer, if you believe in Jesus, if you call yourself a Christian, that should raise red flags. Specifically the part that says, conversely, that there is no God, but the combined substance, forces, and laws that are manifested in the existing universe. So they just automatically take God out of the picture. When you refer to God as the universe, you're automatically taking God out of the picture. Satan, the enemy, he already loves to convince people that he's not real, but if he can convince you that he's not real and God isn't real, that's just more bang for his buck. He loves to deceive us. He has millions deceived, and this is one way that he's doing it. And you still might be like, that's not a big deal. What's the difference between God and the universe? Well, God is the creator. The universe is the creation. Say you're an artist and you paint this beautiful mural, right? So many people go up and they see your mural on the side of this building every day to admire it because you know it's amazing. You can tell that there's been such hard work and detail put into it. You don't see people going up to the mural like, oh my gosh, praise the mural. Like, what do? They praise the artist. They're like, yeah, man, that's a dope artist right there. But if you have a favorite artist, like a musical artist, and you love their music and you praise the artist, that's why people have idols, and that's why people put these celebrities on such a pedestal, because they respect and they love their work. God, who created this gigantic universe, it's like we're going and we're like praising his creation, we're praising the universe, and we're saying, oh my gosh, the universe did this, the universe did that, and God's over here like, what? the universe ain't do nothing. And you're giving credit to the wrong thing. Like, the universe is gigantic. It's too big for us to fathom how big it is. God is outside of the universe. God created that universe, and that just goes to show how big and how mighty and how powerful like God is, that he was able to create something so beautiful, something so big, something so mysterious, something so huge that we literally don't even know. Like, that's why people believe in aliens and all this other stuff, and that's why things are still getting discovered in space, and it's because it's so huge we really don't know. So people kind of put that on the same pedestal as God just because of how big it is, not even knowing that it's literally just God's creation. Just like we're God's creation, the universe is God's creation. If you're one of those people who pray to the universe, I would recommend that you stop, because one, if you're not praying to God, you're praying to the enemy. Okay? One thing about Satan, he has hundreds of identities. He loves to pretend to be God. He wants to be in God's place. He loves when people pray to him and worship him because he wants to be like God. If you're not praying to God, you're praying to the enemy, and you're allowing the enemy to just come into your life and have full reign over your life, especially if you're like one of those people who really rely on the law of attraction and focusing on manifesting your perfect life, manifesting your best life, and manifesting everything that you want through the power of the universe. Like, that's literally what the law of attraction is. That's what the secret is. You know, they refer to the universe a lot. Matter of fact, the universe in the movie is represented as a genie. So if you think positive thoughts and spread positivity, you can, create that life that you want. In reality, the universe has absolutely zero power. The enemy is the one that's behind all of that manifestation. The enemy hears your prayer. He's crawling around like a roaring lion 24/7, watching you 24/7. He knows what you want. He knows what you desire. He knows what you're praying for. Just like God has a path or a plan for our life, so does the enemy. But, his end goal for everybody is just to kill, steal, and destroy. So it might look good, it might look positive. Satan does disguise himself as an angel of light. Essentially, he's very good at deceiving you. That's how they get you sucked into this whole new age spirituality stuff, this whole positivity, this good vibes type stuff, because it all comes off as good, but it's all deception. I don't want this video to be a long video. I just had to address this because you can see Christians referring to God as the universe, or saying the universe this, the universe that, and it honestly bothers me because the universe is not God. And I know God don't like it either. He was about to destroy a whole group of people because they were worshiping a golden statue.
The Israelites, they were waiting on Moses to come back down from the mountain, but he was taking a bit too long. So they all gathered around Aaron, which was Moses' elder brother, and was like, you know what? How about you make us some gods who can actually lead us, because we don't actually know what happened to Moses, who brought us out here from the land of Egypt. So they make this golden calf, right? And they start worshiping it, and they start saying, oh, Israel, these are the gods who brought you out of the land of Egypt. Basically praising and worshiping and celebrating this freaking statue. God got so angry, he was literally about to destroy them. But Moses had begged and interceded and prayed on the behalf of them. Long story short, he ended up forgiving the people, but he still placed a plague upon them. So if you don't see this being an issue about, us worshiping other things, God clearly does care. Even if it's something as big as the universe, it's still not God. The universe is amazing, it's cool, but it's still not God. Give credit where it's due. Just be mindful that praying to the universe, worshiping the universe, saying, oh, the universe did this, the universe did that, giving all the credit to the universe, that is worship. If you're seeking the universe for guidance, or if you're out here trying to manifest things, all of that is worship, and it's dangerous.
It's okay to admire the universe. It's dope. It's filled with mysteries. It's really pretty. The stars are really pretty. The planets, they're beautiful. It's the difference between admiring it and then worshiping it. Why would you even want to worship the creation anyways? Why don't you just go directly to the source? Why don't you worship the one who not only created the universe, but created you and literally has your life in his hands? Like, you don't have to wake up every day. He chooses to give you breath. The universe don't do nothing. The universe don't answer your prayers. The universe does not make sure that you breathe. The universe doesn't wake you up in the morning. The universe does nothing, essentially. It's just a whole tactic that the enemy uses to make you think that you have control over your life, to make you think you have, some type of reign over your life. But in reality, you're just walking on Satan's little path, which is essentially to lead you where he's going. He knows he's going. It's kind of set in stone, and he's trying to take as many people with him as possible. So do yourself a favor. Definitely do more research. I like looking into stuff like this, especially because I was involved in it. But I also like exposing the tactics of the enemy, which is why I might come off as a little blunt when it comes to this stuff, just because I was there. I was deceived for years of my life, and there's so many people being deceived to this day, thinking that they have so much control over their life, thinking that they're manifesting and they're living their best life, and it's like they're being led straight to hell. Straight to hell, because they think they're doing something great for their life, but they're actually not. So say it with me. God is the creator. The universe is the creation. God is not the universe, and the universe is not God. So if you learned anything from this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, baby. My name is Destiny. Bye!